Aloha, everybody! Welcome to Part 8 of Sonic Adventure 2. We are now taking the fight to Dr. Eggman's Pyramid Base with our heroes. And first up is Hidden Base, another level with a great Tails theme. The soundtrack is amazing, what can I say? And it's pretty much the polar opposite of Sand Ocean, one of Eggman's early levels, where he had to break into his own base. Mainly because the gun troops were there, tailing him, and he had to destroy them and whatnot. The gun troops are here too, but eventually we'll get into the thick of it, and then we'll start seeing proper badniks again. And this is basically, these next couple of levels are where you go if you want animals for your chow. Because once again, there's a chow garden in the game. I think I already mentioned this before, but while there are animals in every level lying around somewhere, all the enemies in Eggman's pyramid levels are badniks, and they all contain animals inside. So if you need animals for your chow, this is where you find them. I love that this is supposed to be Eggman's secret hidden pyramid base. Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid. And yet, his face is fucking everywhere. Look at this shit. I mean, he's got statues with his face on it. He's got platforms with his face on it. He's got flags. More than one. He'll line up like 10 flags on one fence for no reason. You know, I think Gun would find Dr. Eggman pretty easily, honestly. I love the guy. He's a narcissistic bastard, but, come on, Eggman. I think they'd find you. Oh, it's all well and good, though. Here's Coconuts! You know, Coconuts, that monkey badnik we've seen in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I love that little guy. And we passed up a few Orbinauts back there. Granted, these guys go under different names now, but they're essentially Orbinauts and Coconuts, so whatever. Obviously, if you fall into the quicksand, you will die, because Tails' mech is heavy, and there's no way to just jump out of it. The same goes for Eggman and Sand Ocean. I don't think I mentioned it, but you don't want to land in the quicksand because it is an instant kill. So you gotta watch where you're walking. God damn, I love the soundtrack. I also think this is one of Tails' easiest levels to A rank. I remember one time I got to the very end of the level and then I accidentally died by falling into the quicksand. And I passed the last checkpoint, right? And then I went on to finish the level, and when I got my rank, it was a B rank, and I was so shocked because when you die, you start off with a 0 score, like your score is just reset. And yet, even though I died at the last checkpoint, and I started from the checkpoint to the end of the game, or to the end of the level, I still got the B rank, and I was like, what the fuck? When I try to A rank this level, I always succeed. It's pretty easy to A rank this level, honestly, but that's what I find. I don't know what you find. Why does he have an Eggman logo on the fence? Do you really need an Eggman logo on the fence?
I did it, Sonic!
I'm just saying. Anywho, now we come to Pyramid Cave, and honestly, this one's probably my least favorite of all the Sonic Shadow levels, mainly because in order to get extra score in this level, which you kind of need for the A rank, I mean, you can do it without it, but it really helps. You have to jump through all these hoops in these little tunnel areas, and you know, that could be easy to screw up because you're expected to run along the walls and jump at the right moment, and that can be a little bit tricky. Another thing this level has going for it is that it has hourglasses, which you need to flip upside down in order to open these doors, and obviously you have to get past the door before it closes, so you have to be real fast in this level, you know? I mean, fast is the name of the game. This is Sonic the Hedgehog, but what I mean is that if you screw up and you accidentally don't make it in time, then you gotta backtrack to the hourglass again, and I'm just not big on this level, honestly. It has a very big Sandopolis vibe. Excuse me. Hey, we got the bounce bracelet. Shadow actually doesn't get this upgrade. Only Sonic has the bounce bracelet. And basically, kind of like the... Oh god. That was lucky. But kind of like the Aqua Shield from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it allows you to bounce higher and higher when you bounce along the ground. So it lets you reach higher platforms that normal jumping wouldn't possibly reach, you know. It's fantastic. And Shadow does not get that upgrade. In fact, there's always one character out of the two pairs that has more upgrades than the other. Sonic has more upgrades than Shadow, Dr. Eggman has more upgrades than Tails, and Knuckles has more upgrades than Rouge. Fun little trivia. I guess one thing you're also noticing about Pyramid Cave is that there are ghosts in this level. And I know what you're thinking. Are they robots too? Oh god. The ghosts are annoying in this level because they try to grab you when you're trying to get to all the doors and whatnot. So like you'll flip an hourglass, you'll run to a door, and then a ghost might pop out and grab you and screw you up. So you gotta watch out for those ghosts. They don't actually hurt you per se, at least the bigger ghosts do later, but the smaller ghosts really just grab you, and you don't like grabby ghosts. No one likes grabby ghosts. Keep your hands to yourselves, ghosts! But one person might be asking, are these ghosts robots? Did Dr. Eggman make these guys? No, they are legitimate ghosts. There are ghosts in the Sonic universe. I don't believe they work for Dr. Eggman at all. In the next game coming up, not the next game, but in a future game coming up, Shadow the Hedgehog, Dr. Eggman has a castle base where it also has ghosts. And you can actually have Dr. Eggman alongside you in that level, giving commentary to whatever you're doing. He actually sees the ghosts in Cryptic Castle, and he goes, "Those stupid ghosts, always infesting my castle!" So, I don't think the ghosts are working for Eggman. He just seems to keep finding these ancient Indian burial ground places. I don't know. Jesus, I am really risky. I keep almost falling off the edge, but... yeah, my theory is Eggman just sort of stumbles upon these ancient tombs that are haunted and builds a base on top of it. Not sure why, but yeah. The ghosts don't fuck with his plans, so I guess Dr. Eggman doesn't seem to mind too much. He doesn't mind living in a place filled with ghosts. Holy neon signs.
Yes!
Again, what is the practicality of having all these Eggman neon signs? The only person who's looking at him is Sonic. I still love Eggman, though.
Cool!
It's just, why?
Looks like we're heading toward the center of the base.
That egghead sure loves mechanical things, doesn't he? I'll bet he has 1 or 2 spaceships lying around here somewhere.
The door's locked. We need a key to get in there.
No problem. We can find it. Right, Knuckles?
What? Why do I have to find the key?
We're counting on you, buddy. The world's greatest treasure hunter.
And now we come to my least favorite Knuckles Rouge level. Yeah, 2 Eggman levels are my least favorite. But, Death Chamber, yes, I am even adding in... Actually, before we go on, these are the hammer gloves. They allow us to smash iron containers. Iron containers! I don't care, that's how I pronounce it, damn it. I'm Canadian. Get off my back! It's iron to me! But I digress. Death Chamber, I even dislike this level more than the future levels coming up, which are big and expansive, and I know plenty of people hate Mad Space, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But, the reason I don't like Death Chamber, it takes what was a simple level with egg quarters, that simple run-in-a-circle area kind of level, and it adds all sorts of stupid things like, you have to dig through the wall to get to one part of the area. Damn it! I would have gotten 2,000 points there, but I accidentally attacked... When I was attacking the Orbinaut enemy, I accidentally pushed the attack button on the monitor, and that actually gave me a hint, which turned my 2,000 points into 1,500 points. Fucking monitors, they're always in the way. But I digress. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I just don't like the level design of Death Chamber. There are too many obstacles in the way. The level's too big, but it's not big in a Mad Space, meteor herd type way, like those are future levels coming up, because at least in those areas you could always get to where you needed to go really fast. In this one, it's all linear hallways, and it's not really as circular as Egg Quarters was, and, you know, I hate the hourglasses. I know they're a part of the game, and it was in Sandopolis back in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but I fucking hate the hourglasses. Well, the hourglasses weren't in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but, like, waiting for the ghosts, and you had to keep clicking on the lights and shit. But you know what I mean. Or no, wait. I don't know. I'm confused today. I don't care. But anywho, I just don't like this level. It's too big. It's too... there's too many hallways going into too many different directions, and none of the hints help you at all. Like, honestly. You try using the hint boxes and it's like, the one I'm looking for now is Golden Goddess. Where the fuck's that? I don't know. There's no Golden Goddess. I played this level plenty of times. Bah. I'm not a fan of this level. Another thing I like about the ghosts in this level is that they were actually in the Sonic X anime, and they actually produced a legitimate scare in the cartoon because like they're just like grabby enemies in this game. But there was one episode of Sonic X dedicated to where Sonic and friends they found some kind of tomb, and they had to get something. I think it was a Chaos Emerald or something, but I can't remember. And it was infested with ghosts, right? And these ghosts start haunting the heroes, and at one point, Amy Rose actually gets possessed by one of these ghosts. And, you know, these things have orange eyes, they have razor-sharp teeth, and they kind of look cartoony if you just look at their ghost form. But when they possess somebody, they were the scariest fucking thing. Amy Rose, possessed by the ghost, has nothing on the Tails doll. Nothing at all. It was legitimately... It was disturbing, you know, when I saw it on a bright Saturday morning, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is
I'll have to show that later. But we got a boss coming up.
Huh? Who's there? What the... A ghost?
Alrighty, so we got King Boom Boo. I'm sure Nintendo won't sue. He is the king of ghosts. And he lives in Eggman's pyramid base, and I like this level because it demonstrates how fast Knuckles is. Like, this is the thing I hate about future games in the series. We know Sonic's the fastest thing alive, but that doesn't mean the other characters need to be slower because of it. Here, Knuckles runs fast, and it makes sense because it's a Sonic game. It's always good when your other supporting characters are fast too. But I digress. You need to hit the hourglass in order to make the sun come out, and when the sun's out, you can actually damage King Boom Boo. First he hides in the floor or the walls, and you have to dig him out, which I have way too much trouble doing for some reason. And then he starts running away from you, and you try to punch him. 4 hits to kill him, and that's how the cookie crumbles. You can only hit the hourglass behind him after he starts this fire wave attack, where he basically creates a wave of fire to follow Knuckles. And, right now he's just shooting fireballs at me, but he'll step back like he is now, and then you hear the wave happening, and then you can hit his side kick from behind, you know. One thing that will mess you up is that you do have to wait until he actually sends the fire wave. He stops before he sends the fire wave, but if you run behind him when he stops, but before he actually sends out the fire wave, he'll turn around on you and surprise attack you. So you gotta wait till he actually sends out the fire wave. And hugging the wall, you can actually run up to this guy and hit him multiple times, like I just did there.
What a hassle.
Hells yeah. Now, folks, time for the best theme song in the game.
That was pretty rough.
We did it! Let's go, Amy! Yeah!
You little thieves! Did you really think
Eh?
you're alive?
Come and get some, Eggman!
Sonic!
I'm plotting my schemes.
Just leave it to me!
They're perfect in every way.
As well as the Chaos Emerald. I call on you to destroy these pests. Come out, my servant!
I am the Eggman. That's what I am the Eggman. I got the master plan. I am the Eggman. Master plan.
God damn, isn't that theme song awesome? That is Dr. Eggman's theme. Isn't that chorus so fucking catchy? I am the Eggman, that's what I am. It's gold. Anywho, folks, in part 9 we will take on the Egg Golem! Yes, the Egg Golem. So stay tuned for that, and I'm going to leave this video with that horrifying image of possessed Amy Rose from Sonic X. God damn it. This is going to give you a nightmare, but I'm sorry, I have to show you.
Amy! Please, Amy, open your eyes for me.
Stop interfering with my plans or you'll never leave this castle!